Draconian cuts in bus and subway service and a fare hike to boot. We'll talk about it later in the hour. But first...
And all those watching tonight from beyond our shores, from parliaments and palaces, to those who are huddled around radios in the forgotten corners of the world, our stories are singular, but our destiny is shared. The new dawn of American leadership is at hand.
President-elect Barack Obama reaching way out into the world in his victory speech. Let's talk about the world he will inherit with the prolific John Burns, chief foreign correspondent and London bureau chief for the New York Times. Looking for his latest reporting on the Times website yesterday, I found my way to the John Burns file on nytimes.com and discovered the option for search all 2,740 articles. So John is right here in our studio today as he visits New York, back from his recent posting in Afghanistan. Hi, John. Great to have you here.
It's a pleasure.
And we'll talk about Afghanistan in a minute, but when Obama talks like that in his victory speech and talks about, you know, the huddled people in remote corners of the world and everything, do you think it gets noticed in those areas?
Oh, yes. I've been traveling the world for 40 years. Never have I seen such excitement, such passion about American politics. Senator Obama, President-elect Obama, has really lit a fire around the world, a fire of hope.
And is it just hope, or is it potentially transformative? Everybody likes to use the term transformational figure. Is he potentially transformative in ways that will matter to people's lives around the world?
I believe he is. For all of the tide of anti-Americanism that has swept the world in recent years, indulgent though it may have been in some respects, the fact is that the world still looks to America, just as American patriots have so often said, as a city on a hill. People understand the history of America. They understand how America has been a land of hope and opportunity. These are not just fine words spoken on festival days in Washington, D.C. They're understood around the world. Witness the crowds that gather not just in the main squares of many cities in the world to protest against American policies, but the same crowd, sometimes the same people, who line up outside American consulates in the hope of making footfall in America.
So this is a big question, but are there things that you see as his greatest opportunities, or for that matter, risks? Risks perhaps born of too great expectations? Is that an answerable question?
I think the two wars are the greatest risks. To manage American interests in Iraq and Afghanistan, and at the same time to keep alive those hopes that he personally has lighted around the world, is going to be difficult but not impossible.